Giant gravity anomaly under Antarctica is getting stronger. This is what the scientists are revealing. That doesn't sound good. What is it? Beneath Antarctica, something is pulling harder than before. Scientists say that this is a massive gravity anomaly under the ice and that it is getting stronger. So this is not a crack that we're talking about. It's not melting and it's not climate change. This is something else. I want to make that clear from the beginning. It's the Earth itself shifting deep below the surface. And what is happening under Antarctica could affect sea levels and the planet's, our planet's rotation, the planet where we all sit on. And that has an impact on the ice stability, on the ice sheet stability, I have to say, itself. Let's talk about Earth. Earth is not perfectly round. It's not completely perfect. Imagine more like a potato. Its gravity field is uneven. And that's why I said potato. If you could see it, our planet would look like a lumpy potato with bumps and depressions. And one of the deepest of these gravitational depressions sits under Antarctica. Scientists call it the Antarctic geoid low. And it is getting stronger. So what does gravity low even mean? This isn't something that you would feel. If you stood there, you wouldn't suddenly float or anything. The difference is only a few grams. Sounds like nothing, but wow, is this important. But in planetary physics, a few grams matter, guys. And because gravity follows mass. And if gravity is weaker in one place, that means something unusual is happening deep underground. And that's where the story gets serious here. So listen carefully. We can say that the Earth's interior is moving actually. Thousands of miles, thousands of kilometers below Antarctica, giant slabs of ancient ocean floor have been sinking into the mantle for tens of millions of years. It's like massive stone plates sliding into darkness. But at the same time, hot, buoyant rock has been rising. We're talking about that hot, buoyant rock a lot. It has been rising upward from even deeper inside the Earth. And this slow motion, it's invisible to us, has been reshaping the planet's gravity field for at least 70 million years. That's long before humans even existed, long before Antarctica froze. So how did they find this now? We know scientists can't drill into the mantle. So how can they see inside the Earth? Earthquakes. Earthquakes. Every earthquake sends waves through the planet. We know that. Those waves change speed depending on what they're passing through. Are they passing through solid rocks, through magma, through water? Right? We know that. It's like a CT scan, but for our entire planet. We talked about that they're making artificial earthquakes in Yellowstone in order to find the magma chamber there. So using decades of seismic data, researchers have built a 3D model of Earth's interior, and then they rewound geological time 70 million years. And here comes the shocking part. What they found was absolutely surprising. The gravity depression under Antarctica didn't just exist. Around 50 million years ago, it shifted and it began to strengthen. And that timing, listen carefully, matches something else. I'm giving you a link here now to another age. Around 34 million years ago, Antarctica began to freeze into the massive ice sheet that we know today. And here's the strange part. The geoid, how they call it, Earth's gravity shape actually affects the sea level. Boom! let that land. It affects the sea level. So when gravity dips downward, the ocean surface dips with it. So as the gravity low deepened, sea level around Antarctica may have dropped. And that could have helped the ice sheets to grow, actually. So this connects, imagine that, the deep earth to surface climate. That's a huge concept. Why is nobody talking about this? And now I'm telling you about a mind-blowing element. We call it true polar wonder. This is what the model also reproduced. They called it true polar wonder. That's when the entire planet slowly shifts its rotational axis, not the magnetic poles, the whole Earth, which means the deep mantle, the gravity field, sea levels, and even the planet's rotation are connected. Why does this matter so much today? I want to bring you back to the present. The scientists aren't saying this gravity anomaly will suddenly collapse Antarctica, but they're saying something important. The slowest processes on Earth can reshape the surface over millions of years, and the Antarctic geoid low is still evolving. Beneath miles of ice there, the planet is still moving, and we are only beginning to understand how deep Earth influences the world above. So I wanted you to know that, because right now everyone freaks out about what we're doing to the climate and whatever. It's in Earth's core. It's in the Earth itself. And I think this is groundbreaking and needs to be looked into or at way more. So I'm on the pulse of the Earth for you guys, but check out what's going on right now on the surface with these crazy avalanches. In one day, just more than 40 avalanches, burying trains, derailing trains, burying skiers, mountain towns. It's absolutely crazy. So check out the videos here in the end screen. If you want to support the channel, link is in the description. Thank you so much. And if you want to become a member, join the channel as a member for private behind the scenes. Thank you so much for doing that. And again, now finally, see you here. Bye-bye.